Hey everyone, it's Marissa, and this video is a requested video from last week. I showed this card right here, and I made the flowers on this card ombre using my watercolor pens. So that was requested by somebody who wanted to see how I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Now, first of all, the watercolor paper that I bought is the Canson watercolor paper, and this paper, and that's all that I have available right now because I ran out of the one that I normally use. So you're going to notice that the paper is going to be balling a little bit. So this is the Canson paper, and the Canson paper is not for me personally. I don't like the Canson. I like the Strathmore paper. So you're going to definitely need some kind of watercolor paper. Okay, so watercolor paper, watercolor pens, and a watercolor brush. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, I'm going to show you guys how to do this ombre effect on these flowers that I die cut. So the first set I'm going to show you using these three colors from the Zig Clean Color watercolor markers, and I have like 3 different colors in the same family color. So I have a dark, medium, and light. So what you're going to do is just lightly put your color down like so, to however wide, however big you're going to die cut your whatever you have to die cut. Okay, so there's that color, and then I'm going to do the next color, and what you want to do is overlap the colors like so, and then bring the color down, and then get the next color, overlap it, and then also bring that color downward. Okay, so next you're going to get your watercolor brush and just watercolor over like so, and the more water you use, the more diluted the color will be, so it will get lighter. See, as you can see. So the darker's up here, and then it gets to medium, and then to the light. And this camera is not doing it any justice. So that's what it looks like when it's wet, okay? Now when it dries, it completely looks different. And that's what I love about watercolor, is it may not look right when you first do it, but when it dries, it looks awesome. So that is how I do the ombre using 3 different colors. And this is what it looks like when it's dry. This right here. See the difference? So it's going to dry completely flat like that, and it's not going to have that wet look, of course. And it's going to look really cool. So that's using that color, and then all you have to do is just put your dye down and then cut it, and then that's how it goes from darker to lighter. And these are the same colors that I used with this. So that's using the Zig. Now, a lot of people don't have this, but they do have distress markers. So I'm going to show you how I use the distress markers, because you totally can use these too. And I'm going to show you how to use just 2 colors. You don't have to use 3. So I'm just going to show you how to use 2 colors. So the colors that I have, the darker color that I'm using first is the Peacock Feathers, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Cracked Pistachio. And you'll see how I use it. You color on the side of the pen lightly. Okay, and then you get your lighter color. And again, you're going to do the same thing, is overlap the 2 colors and then bring the color down. Okay, and then you're going to get your water brush, and then you're just going to watercolor it down. See how simple that is? And again, the more water you put, the more diluted the color will be, and it'll be a lot less. Not a lot less, but it'll be lighter. So if you want the dark part lighter, just keep on adding water, but not too much. And then if you want it lighter, just keep going down. You see how it gets lighter? So I'll show you a close-up. And this is using 2 colors. I mean, I haven't tried like more than 3 colors. I'm sure that'll look even more cooler, if that is a word, cooler. But that's just using 2. See the 2? So this is 2 colors, and then this is the 3 colors. And you can tell there's like a dark and then a medium and a light, and this has just a dark and a light. So this is what it looks like, and I think it turned out really cool. And then I played around with some, and this, I use greens here, but this is what it looks like when it dries. When this dried, because I was playing with it. And I used the same 2 colors. So, if you haven't done so, get some of these pens, because like I've said in other videos, these are so awesome. But if you don't, the distress markers work just as well for that ombre effect. And I think that's really cool. I mean, I know there's that ombre ink pad, but I think this is an awesome way to make your cards look really cool when you die cut. So yeah, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. Just remember to always use watercolor paper when you're watercoloring, because you don't want to use regular paper, because it'll start to ball up and it will tear and it will it will soak through your paper. The watercolor paper does not soak through it at all, because it's a thick paper and it's meant for water, hence watercolor paper. So I hope that helps you guys. And again, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave a message in the comment area down below, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions that you guys have regarding watercoloring, because I am in love with watercoloring, and it's really fun. So, oh, you know what? I have some more here. I was playing with the blues. Then I have the orange. And then I have some greens here that I played with. And then I have this one, which is that one. So I will talk to you guys later, and have a great week. Bye.